Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I've stopped by the Goggle Bar, which is right next to Gandhi 1, and I'm talking with Jen Stevens of Eyepieces of Vail. Good morning, Jen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. You really have a bar here, and
Literally.
it's really amazing setup where people can see basically the full range of goggles.
Yeah, we call it the Goggle Bar. It's the only location that has this many different selection of goggles. So if you want something that you can't find at another store, this is definitely the place to go.
So what are you excited about in goggles for this season?
Well, we just kind of got a full lesson on this IO mag, which is new from Smith. And I think what's great about it is the fact that the magnetic goggle lens on this, it actually locks down. So there's a lot of goggle lenses out there that are magnetic, but they don't lock. So that's what's cool about this one.
And this is the kind of thing you really want up here, because this weekend will be cloudy, but then Sunday it's going to go from clouds to sun, and you're going to want to be able to switch out your lenses.
Yeah, it's so nice to just have one extra lens on you. If it starts really getting low light and you need to be able to see when it's really dark out, you need a really light lens. I
understand that Smith is also well known for their anti-fog technology.
Yes, they are. Their dual-layered lens is pretty innovative. They have a little Porex filter there that it actually releases pressure if when you go up too fast, if you're in a gondola, and then you get a lot of pressure in the lens when you get up on top. It actually is really good for anti-fog.
And what about terrain definition when you're wearing this goggle?
Yeah, it's actually their ChromaPop lens. It filters out the shortwave blue light and it lets in longwave blue light. So it actually helps you perceive colors and contrast better so you can react faster.
Well, this is like being a kid in a candy store here, because in addition to all the goggles, you have prescription lenses and you have sunglasses.
Yes, we have it all. This selection here is actually exclusive to Bridge Street. So we have different frames at every store. So we have really unique selection of glasses, but every store has their own identity. So if you go to one store, you might not find something that another store has. So it's kind of fun to shop around at all 6 of them.
Well, these really caught my eye. You pulled them out, and they have these like
the side shields.
Side shields.
Yeah, for alpining and, glacier, mountaineering is what they were originally designed for. And now a lot of them are kind of going into that fashion movement. But it's nice to have a little extra protection when après, when it's still bright and sunny and some glare off the snow. It's nice to have that.
I agree, because I have very light eyes. And so when I go outside, I can't even go outside up here without sunglasses on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too bright. You're higher up, it's always going to be sunny or have glare off the snow, so you have to have UV protection, whether it be sunglasses or goggles.
You guys also are able to do prescription lenses.
Yes, we have an eye doctor. He'll actually be here today, so if you need to get your eyes checked, we can do an eye exam and do glasses usually the same day. We have a lab in-house.
I wanted to go back to these lenses because we didn't have a chance to talk about them, but this is virtually frameless.
Yes, it's actually a 3D printed frame, which is really cool. So really, it's just what's holding the lens on and a nose piece. So it's safe because there's no metal parts. If you're wearing them for skiing, there's nothing that if you take a spill that it could really poke you or create damage. So it's also designed to where if there was an impact on the side of the hinge, they release instead of breaking, and then you can just clip them back together. So they're really good for sports.
One of the things I love about your selection here is I tend to gravitate to essentially the same sunglasses, just different brands every year whenever I break one or lose one. But you really have a great selection, and I'm guessing you can help people pick the right frame for their face.
Yeah, we're very honest. We want you to have something that looks good, so we'll tell you if it's not the right fit. We'll see what works with your features, and we're pretty passionate about getting the right fit for you.
We're here at Gandhi 1 at the Goggle Bar, but you have several other locations throughout the valley.
We do. We have Vail Village Center, is where our doctor will be in the afternoon. We also have Beaver Creek, Lion's Head, and then Edwards, too.
And I understand you have a special little incentive for stopping by your Goggle Bar these days.
Yes, we've made it an actual bar, so we did get our liquor license. So if you want to have a mimosa or put a little Bailey's in your coffee while you're shopping here, then come on by.
I think we'll be doing the rest of the show from here today. Right now, we've got to take it over to the weather.